opened fire at an off-campus college party in Greenville, Texas, is under arrest tonight. 23-year-old Brandon Gonzales is charged with capital murder. His bond is set at $1 million after Saturday night's shooting that left 2 people dead and 12 others hurt. Dramatic cell phone video captured the chaos inside the party. Maria Villarreal has the latest on the investigation.
There was another shooting in Texas last night, this time at a vigil as family and friends gathered in Dallas to remember 23-year-old Kevin Berry Jr., one of the alleged victims of a homecoming party shooting early Sunday morning. Berry was allegedly one of 2 people killed at an off-campus party in Greenville, Texas, near the Texas A&M University Commerce campus. Horrific cell phone video captured the shooting as it was happening. 12 other people were injured. 6 of them have gunshot wounds. Investigators believe the shooter came into the building through a back door and may have targeted someone at the party. But deputies say they are not sure because some witnesses are not cooperating.
I don't know if they're afraid. If they're afraid of being retaliated against, we really need people to come forward.
More than 750 people were at the party at the time of the shooting. Investigators say the gunman was able to get away by blending in with the large crowd during the panic.
In the chaos, our suspects were able to flee the scene, and we are working on identifying them at this point.
Sierra Vital was at the homecoming party and says she has a personal connection to some of the victims.
It's kind of sad knowing that we were here coming to celebrate something and then something like this happens. But I mean, I guess this is just the world that we live in now.
Mireya Villarreal, CBS News, Greenville, Texas.
Okay, so let me first shout out Caressa McKnight for sending me this because she was the first person to inform me about the identity of the shooter. Now, y'all know my rule. Whenever a shooting like this happens, I never speak on it until we find out exactly who was involved and who the shooter was. Now, this is the shooter right here that you see on your screen. His name is Brandon Ray Gonzales. Now, to give you a little backstory, a couple nights ago, at a nightclub during a off-campus homecoming event, I think it was for Texas A&M. There was a shooting that happened. As you heard right there, it said 2 people were killed and I believe 14 were injured. And one of the people that were killed was a black male. And they actually said something in this video that I was going to say anyway, even if they didn't point it out. I truly believe that this was a target. I believe that who this guy killed was a target. I think that was a hit. I don't think it was random. And another thing that made me believe that it was is because they said no one is cooperating right now. And like the guy said in the video, out of out of fear of potential retaliation. So it could be a gang thing. That's possibly what it could also be. You know, the Hispanic population down in Texas is large. It's a large population. Remember, I did a video where it said by 2022 that the Hispanic population will topple that of the palm-colored population down there. So it doesn't surprise me that this is the guy that was identified. And I just had to make sure that Texas A&M wasn't an HBCU, because whenever I see schools that have A&M or A&T or something like that, I always say they could possibly be an HBCU. It is not an HBCU. As far as I know, there is only one HBCU in the state of Texas, and it's not this one. This was a PWI. So yeah, they said this guy snuck in through the back door, and that's when he began to fire off. And then when he was able to blend in with the crowd, and that's how he was able to escape. Now, mind you, I believe this shooting happened on Saturday, and they just caught him yesterday. Well, by the time you see this video, it'll be 2 days ago, but they caught him on Monday. And they just said that he was taken into custody, and they said it happened in Greenville, outside of Greenville, which is 15 miles southwest of Texas A&M University. They said Kevin Berry of Dallas and Byron Craven Jr. of Arlington, both 23, were killed. And I want to say both of them were black, but I know one of them was, because the image that I saw of the guy that they show where people was wearing, you know how people when people pass, they wear their image on their shirts to, you know, show commemoration or, for the people that had passed. Now, what I'm going to do, of course, is I'm going to go on heavy.com, which I'm on that site right now, and see what other information we can find out about this guy. Of course, they said the police said the witnesses were uncooperative in helping identify the suspect. They said the gruesome video showed multiple wounded people lying on the ground covered in blood while others screamed for help to assist the victims. Someone said the party venue is an 8,000 square foot performance and event space hosting the quote unquote twerk or treat homecoming Halloween party. Let's see, what else did they say? They said gunshots broke out during a vigil on Sunday night. Damn. They can't even commemorate in peace. They said he was accused of the mass shooting, which took place after midnight at a non-school sanctioned homecoming party for Texas A&M at Commerce on Saturday night. A graphic video of the aftermath was captured on Snapchat and posted on Twitter. In the video, there appears to be numerous victims at the party venue in Greenville, Texas, which is located 20 miles away from the school's campus. He is being held on a $1 million bond. A total of 8 people were shot, 2 deceased, both aged 23. It says on Sunday afternoon, the police said 4 gunshot wound victims remain in critical condition, with 1 in fair condition. They said that the police were originally called to the party venue located at 2275 Highway 380 for illegal parking complaints along the road. The homecoming party was hosted by the Goodfellas group from Commerce, but not an official university fraternity. And there's a host of other different things. I'll leave the link down below, but I just wanted to point that bit of information out. I said Texas, what is this, the third mass shooting that has happened in Texas this year? I think it's the third one so far. And I say so far because we still have 2 months left this year. So anything can happen between now and December 31st. But I'm glad that they caught this guy. Whatever punishment they give him, and they say he's getting capital murder, which means should he be found guilty, which we hope that he is, he's eligible for the death penalty. So keep your fingers crossed when it comes to this this piece of shit that you see right here in this picture. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's a damn illegal immigrant. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. But like I said, I'm going to stand firmly on my square and say I believe that this was a target, that this was a hit. It doesn't sound random. Like, it sounds like he specifically went for those 2 right there. Because when you have a mass shooting, you don't just go for the kill for 2 people. You try to spray everybody as much as possible. It's just the fact that those others were just happening to get caught in the crossfire. Unless it also was still a target and he wanted to target everybody there. I don't know. But I still believe that this wasn't random. I think it was a target. And like I said, when they said that the witnesses were being uncooperative, that was a telltale sign right there. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Looks like this is going to be another story I'm going to have to keep my eye on as far as updates go. And I will talk to you in the next one.